God programs, beings of limitless power who can corrupt or control systems and even bend the will of innocent Omnics to their own. Now, we've pieced together every piece of information about these mysterious God-level artificial intelligence. So let me answer the question: what are God programs, and could they be hiding in plain sight? Our first encounter with a God program occurred in the mission statement comic. Farah, along with a team, have been dispatched to investigate trouble at the Temple of Anubis, where it turns out a God program called Anubis has been quarantined. We learn of Anubis's power as he begins to take control of Okoro, the Omnic member of the team. To stop Anubis from taking full control, Okoro kills himself, and the rest of the team are then assaulted by a group of sentry bots who are being controlled by the God program, who is attempting to destroy Farah's team and anyone else who could be a threat to his escape. Anubis is attempting to break through the firewalls, keeping him bound within the temple, and if he was to succeed, his power would quickly spread and cause untold damage across the globe. Now, thankfully, the team managed to subdue the AI, and hopefully it's now under stricter guard. We can easily see from this comic how powerful even a single God program can be, and we know that there was more than one of them active in the past. It's likely that they were the minds behind the Omni Crisis. These powerful programs could have taken over the Omniums, where the Omnics were manufactured and built themselves an army to fight the humans. As these programs are no longer present in the world, and we know that Overwatch played the major role in ending the Omni Crisis, I think it's fairly safe to say that they were the ones to originally defeat the God programs and quarantine them. Since Overwatch has shut down, other organizations must have taken over guarding these AI. In Egypt, we know Helix Security International took over Anubis. Presumably, other companies took over elsewhere around the world. Now, Anubis is the only confirmed God program we do know about, but there is another AI with a name of an ancient god in the game, Athena, the Overwatch AI who assists Winston in the recall cinematic and talks in your ear as the player. Could Athena be another God program? Could she have sided with Overwatch rather than the other programs to assist them in defeating her kin, or was she created to battle them directly? Now, it is certainly possible. We can assume the God programs were likely a human creation in the first place, possibly designed to create hive minds between worker robots or allow for more control to be in the hands of humans, akin to Skynet of the Terminator series. Now, if this was the case, they clearly backfired, as they inevitably do, but it could also be possible that one might have decided to side with the humans to stop the slaughter en masse. And the next question this raises is the possibility of more God programs hiding within the world of Overwatch. Could other major organizations like Lumerico or the Vishkar Corporation have God programs under their control? Perhaps that's where Vishkar Hardlight came from, the technology that allows Symmetra to shape the world around her, because that sounds like a pretty godlike power. Now, it's also interesting that Lumerico use a pyramid as a power plant in Mexico, the same shape of structure that holds Anubis in Egypt. Perhaps Dorado is home to a God program. They use similar technology to control it as Helix Security International. The most recent mention of a God program occurred as part of the Sombra ARG. One day, towards the end of August, various popular Overwatch YouTubers and Twitch personalities had their Twitter accounts hacked and set out various tweets, one of which was, "Soon, the God program will activate." Now, we know Sombra has been active in Mexico and has been interfering with Lumerico, so perhaps they do have a God program under their control and she's attempting to activate it. Alternatively, we saw in the recall cinematic that Reaper attempted to hack Athena directly, and Reaper and Sombra have some close connections and clearly work together, so perhaps he was successful and Sombra is in some way connected to Athena and planning to corrupt her. God programs are an absolutely fascinating part of Overwatch that I'm sure that are going to be fleshed out as we've barely scratched the surface, and I'm sure there's going to be a reveal of Sombra and more story as we get more information. For now though, what are your theories? Do you think there could be other god programs hiding in plain sight that we overlooked? Could Athena be a god program? And do all the major companies in Overwatch have an AI locked away in their basement respectively? And will we see a splash of different mythos brought to life as they inevitably crop up? Let me know in the comments below, as I can't wait to read your theories. As always, this is Dash for Chaos saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.